Hey, that will. Oh, is my mic working? Can you guys hear? Oh, yeah, you can hear me. I didn't see my thing moving. So let me put the invite out for anybody who wants to come on panel and ask questions about what I've been posting today so that I could show you and I'm not confused while I am showing you. Now, until somebody wants to come up, I'm going to go to my channel, okay? Oops, wrong thing. We're going to watch this video together, and I want you guys to listen carefully to the two voices.
BK's got something new to savor. The fiery menu packed with flavor. 5 of your faves, 5 levels of heat.
As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much or I'll have to sign off. I'll just wait for little people to come in. Annabelle, is that you? As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much.
Okay, so Keegan caught himself a little baby bass here. We're going to watch him take it off all by himself. Let's see if he knows how to do it. I rag Keegan, really. It's just a little weenie.
Lisa says the word weenie on one of my panels. You guys can go find it and listen to it. Hold on.
As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much or I'll have to sign off. I'll just wait for little people to come in. Annabelle, is that you? As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much.
Okay, so Keegan caught himself a little baby bass here. We're going to watch him take it off all by himself. Let's see if he knows how to do it. I rag Keegan, really. It's just a little weenie.
As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much or I'll have to sign off. I'll just wait for little people to come in. Annabelle, is that you? As usual, I'm having trouble breathing, so don't make me laugh too much.
Okay, so Keegan caught himself a little baby bass here.
So, a few weeks ago, somebody was in my chat and left a comment stating, I know who Lisa is. She's been arrested. She's gotten in trouble and been arrested for welfare fraud. Wisconsin Mama's been arrested for welfare fraud. Did you know that? So then I start to read Elaine's messages. I'm looking up the people she's sending me to. And let me turn my camera on. I look like shit, guys. I'm in my jammies. Okay. So I start reading Lisa's messages, and I don't know, I guess searching the names that she gives me. And I come across that one, I'm not going to dox the person completely, so you guys can figure it out reading my stuff. I come across a name Elaine gives me, and I look it up. First, I go to Been Verified. I find the welfare charges. I'm like, oh, somebody mentioned Lisa has welfare charges in my chat not long ago. So I have to go look for that. Then I go look up the Facebook. Click and play on the videos. Start listening and comparing the voices. I remember she said weenie, and the way she said it, because I laughed, we were talking about Ziggy at the time, and I remember going, oh, what an odd accent, right? So I listened to that video and I hear the word weenie. I went and grabbed a clip of Lisa, put them together like I showed you, and just listened and listened and listened. I believe that to be Lisa. I didn't know. Let me tell you, I've never followed Wisconsin Mama. And until somebody said in my comments some information about her son and some other things, I didn't know much about her, right? Somebody says, well, she's been on panel with PG. Somebody please send me a link. I can't find her on panel at the same time. Somebody says PG has accused her of having a son that's an RSO. Really? Let me go look at that. Guess what I find? Somebody says PG accuses her of defending her son to a T or something. Look at my comments. She writes me. She leaves a comment, I believe, in this video. Let me go look.
How far would you go to?
Of course, under another name, right? Proving that she makes multiple names. Crystal, this is Whisk Mama. I've never followed you, nor do I want to. I have recorded this video, and I'm going to strike you. Why? Because it's not about me. You, as a creator, absolutely have no right to put me and my grandson in this video. Who the heck do you think you are? If you ever wanted info, all you had to do was ask. I'm asking you. I would like you and Lisa K to come on my panel at the same time and show your faces. But family is off limits, especially my grandson. You got 24 hours or you will be gone. Do your research and do it right. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here because I want to make sure I don't dox anybody else. So this Wisconsin mama, she supposedly defends her child to a T, right? Hold on. Now this man is from Cushing, the same area as Rose Bly. His charges stem just a few years after Rose goes missing. And a man that can do things that is charged with the stuff this man is charged with, I think needs to be looked into when it comes to Rose Bly's case. Lisa, I would like you to show your face. Prove me wrong. Second degree S assault of a child. Repeated S assault of same child, at least 3 violations of first or second. Repeated S assault of same child, at least 3 violations of first or second. Repeated SA of same child, at least 3 violations of first or second. Causing mental harm to child. Second degree SA of child. Repeated SA of same child, at least 3 violations of first or second. Again, a lot of these are motions hearings, but hold on, guys. Repeated SA of same child, at least 3 violations first or second, causing mental harm to child, contempt of court, disobey order, intimidate victim, dissuade complaints. Again, contempt of court, disobey order, contempt of court, disobey order, intimidate victim, dissuade complaints, contempt of court, disobey order, contempt of court, disobey order, contempt of court, disobey order, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. So this man was like in court running at the mouth, or he was harassing his victims. That could be either or. A lot of them are like date of offense 6/8, date of offense 6/28, date of offense 7/2, date of offense 7/4, date of offense 7/5, date of offense, or no, yeah, date of offense 6/28. Do you understand? It's different dates. So hold on. Possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of meth monkey stuff, same. 6/8, those are all the same charge. 1/1/17, repeated SA of same child, different date. In blank, with child by step parent. And the list just keeps going. Substantial battery. In 3/29/12, when did Rose go missing? That was in Danbury. Isn't that where Rose's cousin lived? Or somewhere near there? I think. I could be wrong. It just goes and goes. So, how can you be sure, Cursed? I'm just asking, how can you be sure? That's all I have to say. Just how? You're saying it's been proven, but how can it be sure? I don't mean that rudely. I've never seen them on panel together. I went and looked. I went through all PG's videos. I scrolled through real quickly. It might be out there, but I'm asking somebody to send me that link where they're on the same panel at the same time. And I'm also asking Lisa Kay to come show her face. Hi, Fred. Welcome to my chat. Since what was it? Slime follows me everywhere. I have a lot of questions for you about Brandon. Would you like to come up on panel? Where are those videos, though? Flies? If not, they have the same accent. Weenies is the exact same. Oh, Ziggy's laughing. Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing for a minute. It's going to be a busy night. Do 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 do. Give me 1 minute here, guys. Oh fuck, big face. I didn't know. Here is a link. Are you serious, Truth and Justice? Are you serious? Because I'm about to share something with you. Mm-hmm. Look at this. This man is deceased. He died this year, pretty much around the same time that Ziggy came out accusing Cotton, her and Fred. Yeah. He is Brandon Clark's real father. Now, possible relatives. The first one that comes up, Glenda Head, right? That's because they were married and together for 20 years. Hold on. Shit, that sucks. Hold on, let me pull up another logo. Uploads. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got a few things here. Yins can grab a link. anytime you want. Hold on. I'm looking for a certain. Let me see if this is it. I think. Hold on. I gotta turn my speaker down. No, wrong part. Hold on. I got it uploaded. Give me 1 second. Video. I don't know which one it is. I'm just going to share this tab till we find it.
I wanted to ask about cotton. Was cotton, because Fred is saying cotton was at 110 Ben Hill Road on June 15, 2021, when Summer went missing. Have you ever heard anything about cotton being up there on that particular day?
I can't remember.
Okay.
There was a lot of people up there that day. I mean, when all that went down, because everybody.
I'm talking before she went missing. Like, you know, like during the day, not that evening, not that evening after police were there. Okay. People started coming in. You know,
What day did she go missing?
She went, supposedly she's supposed to went missing between 5:30 and 6:30.
That's not the video, but since we listened to that, Laura, I have a question. Why do you all of a sudden not remember what time Summer went missing? Weird. Okay, hold on. You guys just got to bear with me, okay? Because I've been researching all day. I thought I would come in and get you some people watching since you can't. Who's Brandon? Who did Laura live with, Fred? Who was Laura with when she was arrested? Do you want to tell me? No, why don't you tell me, Fred? Who are those people to you? Hey, who's Marvin? Do you know Marvin Simpson? Who got out of Ziggy's car when you did your drive with Kathy? Was it her son? The one who's a Simpson? Related to? You're kidding me, Fred. Would you like to grab a link, Fred? Who's Marvin, Fred? It ain't a meth pipe. I just smoke weed. Is he answering? He's your Uncle Crisscross. If you want to grab a link, you can come up, but you just got to show me your face first. I was with Dawn that day. Pretty sure I could show you what I was doing June 15th. I wasn't with them. Perhaps you were, right? So, Warsaw, Indiana. Is that where Pete lived? for a little bit of time. Oh, hold on, my dog wants in. He's gonna wait 1 minute. Let me show you guys something real quick. Oh. Charles James Allen Clark, Pete, 57 of Rogersville, Tennessee, passed away on Saturday, June 13th, 2024. Pete was born in Kingsport, but lived for a little while in Indiana. He attended school in Kingsport. Pete was an outdoorsman. He loved to fish, hunt, enjoying his time with nature. I'm just going to skip all that. He is preceded in death by his parents, Mac W. Clark. Brenda, who's your parents? Yeah. Pete is survived by his son, Brandon Clark. Hold on. The last person named in the post. His longtime love of 20 years, Glenda Head. Countless friends and special people in his life. You see, Glenda's not Brandon's mother, but Pete's his father. Don't ask you, but these are your buddies, right? I'll be right back. I'm going to go let my dog in. Fred, will I go let my dog in? Grab a link. Who's your friend, Little Wayne? Okay, I'll be right back. Show me your face, Ziggy. Nope. Show me your face. Don't flat. Okay. All right. So I listened to you earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand you're saying
I'll
your
answer
family
your
is
questions, but don't say
Don't sit here and what? Okay. So I listened to you today. You're stating you haven't been in Warsaw in a very, very long time. But you know, Brandon Clark has been, right?
Oh, I don't know if he has or not, but
Yes. So you do know that a Clark married a Shell, right?
no. Why would I know that?
Because you looked at my community posts earlier and you went over them on your channel and I was pointing it out.
I mean, I did go over them a little bit, but I didn't see how it's like how you connect. Like,
Brenda.
I don't.
The
I
name
mean,
Brenda. The name Brenda. Look it up, Ziggy.
yeah, I saw you put Brenda there. I saw you put your Brenda there, but I don't see where you're coming up with this. That's interesting, but that what's have to do with me? Just because I've lived in Warsaw, Indiana before, and have family there.
Not just because
Everybody's
you lived
known
in
I'm from Indiana, and also, I said since the beginning that Laura was arrested with Brandon Clark. That is no secret. Why do you keep saying things like accusatory?
Right.
Like it's
But on PG's panel, Laura said that Pete was one of the main people being looked into, and then tried to hush about it as if she made a mistake saying it.
Well, she probably didn't want to. It is true. They were looking into him.
Okay, Ziggy. So do you want to tell me how the Simpsons
From what I hear,
connect to your buddy Kathy? Do you want to tell me how the Simpsons connect to your buddy Kathy?
Kathy
Gordon?
and my mom, Kathy?
Yeah, the one you got married with. The one that got you and Fred married.
I don't know. I mean, she is from East Tennessee, so you know how everybody's related out there.
Not where you stopped your car and somebody jumped out of it? Or not?
Why did somebody jump out of my car?
Not your car. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Please listen. Where Kathy stopped her car the day Ryan was there, and Kathy was there at the same time. Kathy's driving with Fred. Somebody jumps out of the car. Kathy says, "Okay, I'm going to go take a nap. I love you."
How do you hear this? Where do you hear this at?
Oh, okay.
Where do you see this at? I'd have to see what you're talking about.
Okay.
Where did you see this video?
I'm going to show you. Let me go to yesterday's live.
Are you talking about her son?
We'll get quieter in a second. So this would be what, Mountain View Road or something? Mountain View.
So he always is that, and we can hype him out because
so what he's talking about of everything being within a half mile of each other is basically where Cotton Simpson lived, where Cotton Simpson was found deceased, where Don Wells' mother is born, or where Don Wells' mother is buried, where Don Wells tried to act like he was saving a little girl from being abducted or some shit, which actually.
Okay. There's a really weird part. That's where all right. I'm gonna she might have. Let me go back. It's weird. It looks like someone to see it. But
Fred still has to. He's still in the. Yeah, he's still in the halfway house or whatever it is. So he's allowed to leave during the day and come back. Has to be back at certain times. Has to be at meetings and stuff.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I thought you were showing me a video of somebody jumping out of Kathy's vehicle. I think you're just a little bit paranoid, Crystal. I'm sorry to say, but
oh, that's where I seen it. You're right. I think it's weird. It looks like somebody gets out of the car, but then it just weird. Okay.
Well, it might at one
I'm
point. I
gonna
mean,
remove myself here.
her son was with them, so I don't know. But everything's not some weird,
So, yeah.
always some kind of weird.
Slow down. This next driveway to the left is where Don tried to coach that girl in the truck with him. Yeah. Yeah, right there at that house is where.
And how old was this girl?
She was probably about 5 or 6.
So you guys heard that, right? Remember that whole really
Between
what Fred and
this and my little girl went missing and stuff, and it's a bad idea for her to be out here and stuff, but it wasn't that case, you know.
Okay.
My opinion, you know, he allowed it because they got a lot on him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and he also the same day Don was sitting watching another girl mow yard for over 2 hours on the lawnmower that was on camera that day. But that was way after summer went missing, you know.
here comes the wind again.
Ziggy, why did you wind the window down? What do you mean, here comes the wind again? It wasn't windy, huh? What happened here?
I wasn't there. I know this isn't you talking now, but I don't know this. This is me commentating while I'm watching a video.
Who's she talking to? You guys be very careful, please. I'm dropping them off.
You are funny though sometimes. I have to give you that.
Did you hear the car door slam? What's going on there, Kathy? No, Ziggy's not there. It's just Fred and Kathy.
Oh, so you're trying to say I
And
was
Ryan
there? Is that the whole
was
thing?
on the hill with Andy at the same time. Oh, she might have. Let me go back and see.
Between turn right here anywhere.
No, it's just a sick piece of shit.
Yep.
I mean, it didn't make sense why he was trying to coach that little girl in the car, and then he was trying to say, well, this comes from Don's mouth, you know. It's like, well, I was trying to take him, knocked on the door and stuff, try to get them to understand this and my little girl went missing and stuff, and it's a bad idea for her to be out here and stuff, but it wasn't that case, you know.
Okay.
My opinion, you know, he allowed it because they got a lot on him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. And he also, the same day, Don was sitting watching another girl mow yard for over 2 hours on the lawnmower that was on camera that day. But that was way after summer went missing, you know.
Here comes the wind again.
Okay, you guys be very careful, please. I'm drinking in there.
Yeah, That might be what she said.
Oh my God.
Wanted Marvin to go with, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now.
They already mentioned Marvin's name. Oh no.
Ryan. It's because Marvin lived in that log house right there. That's where he was raised. And he knows all the caves, everything around it. That's why I don't know where the caves is myself. I just know what I'm told.
Oh man, Fred knows Marvin. He must be involved.
Born and raised, you know. His dad built that house, you see.
Oh,
And see, that's
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't hear. There's times that Fred's
No
not here.
innocent until proven guilty. It's not. This is ridiculous. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Why is Kathy's son?
I'm talking to innocent until proven guilty. This is just crazy, Crystal. I don't understand why you are so fixated.
Why does Kathy's son?
I mean, I thought you were going to ask me questions.
Right before.
You're thinking I was there in that car?
No, I'm not.
Is that what you're
you were there? I accidentally said Ziggy instead of Kathy when I said who slammed your door. That was an accident. It was a slip of the tongue. I meant to say Kathy. The rest of it is about Kathy. You heard me go on and say Kathy was in the car. Now, who the fuck got out the car at the top of that mountain, Ziggy? Fred? Who got out
See,
the car?
that's what I'm saying. Who are you saying that thing? Who do you think was in the car? What are you trying to get
Kathy's
at?
son.
Are you trying to say
Kathy's
I was?
son. No, Kathy's son. They go on to say how they spoke to Ryan.
They didn't talk to Ryan. Ryan didn't know that they don't get along with Ryan. We are not cool with Ryan.
What's Kathy's son's last name? Ziggy.
Whose?
What's Kathy's son's last name? Have you ever looked his PDF up? Do you know he's a Simpson?
I did not know that. I don't think so. As far as no, he's not a Simpson.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if he's
I'm gonna let you and Fred go look it up.
I don't care though. What are you trying to get at? Why would I look into something why would I look into Kathy's background?
Somebody's coming on my panel, guys. I want you to see who it is, and then I'm gonna go to my Facebook and I'm gonna search her real name, and I'm gonna show you who she is.
You want to dox me, bitch?
I don't know. Do I, Pam? Because you supported me at one time and you were feeding me some information, weren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
About who?
I don't know. I forget. It's in my messages, though.
Oh, yeah, a long time ago. I thought you had some fucking sense.
Hi, this is Jam 420.
Yeah, back when I thought you had sense, you dirty bitch.
Dirty bitch? Do you know you look like a dude?
I get dick every day.
Abilities? It must be the abilities, Jam.
Okay, Crystal, you don't go. I mean, if you have to attack somebody because of their looks or anything like that, why are you I don't understand why you're even going there.
Like you do. Like you do.
I don't have to go after somebody and their looks. There's plenty I can say about your crazy lunatic behavior.
Did you miss? How did you meet?
This is crazy. And what happened to Jam? Did you drop her?
Yeah, I did. She's in the backstage.
Why?
Because I want her there.
Okay. Do you have any questions, like legitimate questions?
I just asked you a few.
Okay. Ask again then. Who got out how would I know? Wasn't even there. So I know, I would ask somebody who was there.
Who's Marvin, Fred?
Who's who? Marvin?
Yeah.
Simpson. Marvin Simpson.
Right.
That's who.
Who's he related to?
That is who Fred tried to get Ryan in
Who
contact
is
with.
he related to?
Probably the Simpsons.
Oh.
They're
Not a
probably
Bowers?
all related. Crystal?
Not a
Fred's
Bowers?
related to Andy, related to the Dykes, related to the Crawfords. They're all related.
Yeah.
And
why
Laura, we never talked to Laura. Was only interviewed like once or twice. Laura was never one that I talked to the case really about. I got answers from Fred. Laura is not like.
Why?
She just wasn't really interested in the case at all from the beginning. She wanted to be left out of it from the very beginning. So I just didn't really bother her with the stuff.
Did she tell you were there to steal her man?
No.
She didn't. Let's listen to some of this.
Oh, I know. She supposedly said on there, but do you?
I ain't never heard.
Where Cotton is concerned, I'm going to ask your own personal opinion.
Are you going to ask real questions, or are you going to just sit here and try to?
Or knew anything about what happened to Cotton?
Cotton, since from what I've understood, he was a pretty fucked up individual. So I kind of wouldn't doubt it. I mean, that motherfucker. You know how these type of people that you just give you the fucking creep just being around them, dude. I mean, just
right.
You literally want to go to the bathroom and like wash your whole body,
right?
Because you've been around them.
So.
Actually, before we listen to this, I have a question, Fred. Can you tell me how Laura's daughter was assaulted by Andy Morgan or Andy Paul? Sorry. I would like to. Okay, Ziggy, you tell me the story. What happened before we listen to this?
As far as I know, he attempted to tried to give her drugs and attempted something, but nothing ever happened as far as I know.
Okay, but
and then there was something at the mall too. There was another incident after that.
Did it happen in Virginia or in Tennessee?
It should have happened in well, the one where he tried to give her drugs and stuff was at Beach Creek. Yeah,
that's what I thought, right?
But
I want you to listen to Laura's. Oops. Hold on.
I can't help what Laura says, Crystal.
I know, but I think it's important.
I've always said that. I've always told you that.
I understand that.
I back what Fred says. I back what Fred says. Laura's never been as reliable in her information. Not that she's a dishonest person or anything. Of course, she's going to be a little bit upset towards me right now. You're using words from somebody who is upset with me.
I just want you to listen to these 4 short parts, okay? I want Fred to listen to them closely. It's important. It's about Summer, right? It's about Summer and trying to straighten out all the lies, right?
Okay, well, you have to take into consideration what this whole thing was done to do.
I wanted to ask about
try to make me and Fred look bad.
Was Cotton, because Fred is saying Cotton was at 110 Ben Hill Road on June 15, 2021, when Summer went missing. Have you ever heard anything about Cotton being up there on that particular day?
Damn it.
I can't remember.
Okay.
There was a lot of people up there that day. I mean, when all that went down, because everybody.
I'm talking before she went missing. Like during the day, not that evening.
That's the fucking wrong one. Hold on. Doody. I might already have it taken apart. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on, guys. Just let me find it here. We went over it yesterday. You guys that were here yesterday heard it. No, not that part. Just bear with me, guys. I'm looking. See. You know what? I'm just going to go back to my live from yesterday since I was already there. I really don't want to go over all of this. Hold on.
Let's see what these are. Let me share the screen so you can see. 1 second.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're number one. Hey, PG. Much love to you, girl. Much love to you. God bless. Texas Brat number 2. Good evening, PG. Much love. God bless. Summer's Army. Amen. Absolutely. You number 2, girl. Number 2 tonight. Number 3, Patty Allen says, help. And second to none, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you.
Yeah, you know that PG paid Laura too, by the way.
These kids that are missing needs to be found soon. Amen.
You promised her money. But I'm gonna go because you're not asking any questions.
Wait. Yeah, I am answering. I'm sorry, I was looking for something. I'm gonna switch to straight to PG because I can get right to her thing. But here's pretty much the rundown of what she said. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
That the assault happened in Virginia and that her daughter was in a group home and her daughter ran away from the group home and that it wasn't even her daughter, that it was another girl that was in a group home that ran away with her, but they worked at a mall together. And then he slammed her.
Okay, that's the second.
Even though it happened behind the movie theater.
That's the one I was telling you about that happened at the mall. That's the one I was telling you that happened at the mall. I told you there was a second incident at the mall.
So how does this guy follow them from?
They ran into him at the mall. They ran into him at the mall by accident.
Oh, so he just ends up from Beach Creek after the first incident. Well, Laura said that.
Well, we're talking about. Yeah, he's from Duffield, Virginia. There's a lot of people in that area. It's only an hour. It's only like. I mean, Beach Creek's right on the. It's not far to Virginia. It's like right over the line.
Why are you lying about people? Why are you lying?
What am I lying about, Crystal? You're gonna have to be specific. I don't lie about anybody. What about Andy Paul?
You're lying
talked to him specifically? What have I lied about? I just explained to you.
No, but the story changed. I believe Laura more than I believe Fred.
Okay, good. Well, then you need to talk to her. What is it that what am I lying about specifically? Please tell me. And tell me why I'm lying. I just explained it to you. No, you're not.
I don't know, Ziggy.
You are just wanting to say that. Why
I'm just wanting to say you're lying.
Yes, because I just answered your question of how I even told you before you just gave that story that the second incident was at the mall. And you weren't even listening. And then you just said,
but why didn't Fred say that in his first story about them?
Because that story had nothing to do with his daughter, except that she was there, and told her to go run and cry to her daddy now. But the first incident was the one where it was where he tried to drug her at Beach Creek.
Okay,
but yeah, they ran into the man at a later date.
Why didn't Fred say that the first time? That the first time it wasn't an assault. The second time was. And a child running away from a group home just goes and gets a job and they don't know where she is?
He can't tell everything in his whole life in one interview. You don't. I mean, there's going to be things that are missed at any time. That's normal. What are you talking about?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Tonight? All right, solo number one. Hey, PG. Hey to you. Crooked Arrow. I'm undercover. Yeah. You sure are. God bless. You number two, Crooked Arrow. You're number two. Good evening, PG. Much love. God bless. Take this, Brett. God bless,
You
girl.
calling me a liar?
That wrench back. I'm sorry about last night.
Zero.
I did not mean to block you, girl. I did not mean to block you. I apologize. And you're number three. You're number three in here tonight. God bless. And
all right, bye guys.
And I told her she's going to have to go through the channels because of what Ziggy did and what Ziggy said. I couldn't use a Cash App. I would have to use a GoFundMe out here for her. So please, if any of the mods have Laura's GoFundMe, you can put it in the chat so people can see it and maybe possibly go to it and help Laura out. Laura has a $4,000. She is seeking $4,000, and that's to buy a vehicle, a cheap vehicle, to be able to get her to the doctors, to the grocery stores, to the hospital if need be at night. I don't know. Yeah, right. That's funny shit. I'm not lying. I just tell it like it is. I don't even care, you guys. I am here for Summer Moon Utah Wells. I'm here for Summer Moon Utah Wells. Nothing more, nothing less. There's a lot of people who thought Fred was some kind of freaking superhero, right? They thought Fred was superhero Fred. Well, I don't think it's superhero Fred. I'm sorry. No.
He
superhero.
We wouldn't be able to be together because I was a drug addict and I was never going to get sober. And more or less, he thought his shit didn't stink. And
now listen to what she said. Fred used Ziggy's words. He used Ziggy's words on Laura. Listen to this. And you got accused, and then you got accused of being with this person. Because
no, we weren't accused of being together. Just he said that I should have known better being out that time of night.
You would want to know, Skilo. Do you want to tell me why Ryan was on Ben Hill the same day Fred and Kathy were? You want me to get to my point? Oh, honey. I mean, Ziggy paid Fred, so what's the difference, right? Fucking mind games. Who are you, Lilith? I've never seen your name before. It's funny how when you bring something out, lots of weird names just start popping up, right? Kathy, your son wouldn't happen to be related to Cotton, would he? Fred, was Laura sending money to Ziggy for you? honest question. Who stole her money? Do you want to answer that? Who did she live with when all that happened? Wouldn't be Brandon's stepmommy, would it? How can you tell me 100%? What do you have that proves that? Because I don't even know who you are. I know there was a Rhonda mentioned by Squall quite a few times. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I tried to sneak in here and that little shit knocked the gate over.
He knocked the gate over. I'm sorry. Nico. Sorry. So how can you, Rhonda, tell me 100% that they didn't know Ryan and Andy were there? Because if you watch my live yesterday, they mentioned talking with Ryan a couple times about a few different things. And that same ride with Kathy, you know, the same 3 days that they went to the parents' property and robbed it. Did Ryan help with that? I have to ask. Where'd they get the trailer? Right. Mishu. Oh, yeah. I have to watch that still. Rhonda, how do you know? Huh? Somebody's accusing somebody. Or are you snitching? Who are you, Lilith? You remember. I don't know what this is about. I don't see a Mr. Jones in my chat. Is that Laura? Who is that? There's actual receipts that they didn't know each other was going to be on the hill. Can you show them? Give them the Ziggy. She could put them on her community post. Show us the actual receipts. Somebody's going to jail. I don't even know who they're talking about. So, what do you want to go over now? Mr. Jones did it. Summer. Did you call TBI? Who's Mr. Jones? Oh. Sorry. Right. But what I'm asking for is receipts that Ziggy, Andy, Fred, and Ryan didn't know each other was going to be on Ben Hill on the same exact day. That's the receipt you said you had. They were not on the hill the same day. I have receipts for that. That's what you said. Anyways, what did you guys think of that MGK video? Oh, I got private chats. Hold on. Crystal, let me up, you coward. Getting some views, cunt. My son-in-law is an attorney. You dox me, I dare you, bitch. You're not too good at research. Apparently I am. Right? Oh, okay. I don't neither. Somebody said it was balls, but I always thought balls were kahunas. I don't know. What's facts? They had no clue. Show it. Show the proof. You just end up on the same street on the same day. Everybody's recording, putting names up. It's facts. Kathy, did you stir the poop too? Lies upon lies upon lies. Who are you, Lilith? Grab a link and show your face. I don't know who you're talking about. But Jam looks a lot like Killer looks. Anybody ever notice that? I don't think they're related in any way. I just think it's funny. Jam could pass as his twin. Who doesn't know? Oh, the lies are in the chat. So I'm not lying, right? I don't know what else there is to talk about. Ziggy, how do you know Dusty? That she jumped off the panel before I could show her their lies. Right? I don't know who's lying. Lilith, who's lying? I'm bored now. Crystal, you're supposed to look at lids in WM. Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Chasen mentioned a pit bull. Fred said he left puppies and mama. Oh, the dogs that were left on the property. Yeah, Laura talked about that. You should probably call TBI if you know who did something. Oh, Lisa. What was the last one again? I mean, if Lisa ain't her, she ain't her, but they sound a lot alike. Like I said, I didn't follow Wisconsin Mama, but I know that they both followed Rose Bly's case. So, does it really matter when it comes down to it? Look at the guy's charges, and he was in the area of Rose. Why are these two women so entangled in Rose Bly's case and then carry it over into Summer's case? That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't really matter if they're the same people or not. It's that they're from the same area where Rose went missing, and it's the charges. That's what makes me curious. Does it make sense? They do sound alike, Glenview. Be nice. And that recording, if you listen to Ziggy when she replayed it earlier on Ernie's, since Tiffany came in, it reminded me. That recording, if you listen, the part right before Ziggy stops to accuse me of being that person, it's unedited. You can hear that person, the girl anyway. You can hear her real voice. She sounds like Dusty, in my opinion. Ziggy, how do you know Dusty? I mean, she comes on your panel, but she's with Ernie Searching, the Speedway. Okay, I get that. You don't want it confused with someone, but that doesn't mean it isn't just as suspicious, in my opinion. I'm speculating. And I will be calling the Cushing police and all that stuff in Wisconsin tomorrow and telling them about Wisconsin's mama's involvement with Lisa Kay and Rose Bly and Summer Wells. I mean, she's going to report my channel anyway, right? Not just Summer, but Rose too, Tiffany. All right, I'm going to end this. I don't want no fighting in my chat. I just wanted to come on, watch the new MGK video. I'll look at it. I didn't really look at it. I don't know why Curse does that. Curse, why do you do the milk jug? Oh, I'm not asking you anything. I don't think I was. I was getting ready to say I'm going to end. I'm lost. I must have took a left when I should have taken a right. Stand up for her before you end this live. All right. Cursed, here's what I'm going to say. The milk jug photo is offensive to a lot of people that cover and love summer. I can see how that's offensive to people. I actually would think too, because we don't know that Summer was passed away on the milk jugs. I would think too that that's not really a good idea or a nice avatar to have as your name. That's my opinion. I mean, as your profile picture, that's my opinion. Okay. However, also, in my opinion, everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. I would not put that milk jug as my avatar. Summer does matter, and it does get a little bit offensive when people go around and they, like to imagine if that is Summer and something has happened to her on the milk jugs, that's going to be everybody's memory of her. That's all I'm saying. So I'm asking nicely for the whole true crime community. Let's try to keep our avatars friendly to the victims. How's that? Oh God, Mishu. I think that was all planned and organized. I do. I think it was supposed to get views because right after MGK changed his sound up. But yeah, for sure. I love both of them. Whatever. That's true. Like I said, everybody can have their opinion. I wouldn't put the milk jug as my picture. All right, I'm going to end this. I don't want to fight with nobody. Just go back, look at the names, look at the connections. You can do your own research. I'm not going to dox no more. I think it's a little more understandable after tonight. Fred, you're a pussy for not coming up here. Ziggy, you're a pussy for jumping down and not listening to how your story differs from Laura's. That's all I got to say. Mwah. Much love and peace to you all. And I am taking tomorrow off. I'm going to spend it with my family. We have some plans. Might go feed the ducks. Bye.